Hey, it's Tay again, back with another video. Let's go with it, guys. It's almost fall. You already know the Pumpkin Spice Latte is back in stock at your local Starbucks. So this is what the look is today, you know. Gotta do that Pumpkin Spice Latte inspired eye look. And shout out to my mama for today's look inspiration, because she gave me the idea based off of my nickname, because my nickname is Pumpkin Pie. Thanks, Mama. Before we jump on into the video and I show you how I brewed this coffee, I'm going to share with you the word of the video. So the word of the video is pumpkin in Italian, and pumpkin in Italian is zucca. So stay tuned for the next word of the video, and you know, keep on watching. You want to see how I got this pumpkin spice? Alright, we're going to start out with brows, and we're going to be taking the NYX Tame and Frame Brow Pomade, and I am in shade Chocolate. I'm going to be using the dual-ended brush in spoolie from NYX as well. We're going to brush our brow hairs up, and then we're going to line underneath. And then we're going to brush them out. And then we're going to line on top. And we're going to brush the top in a little bit so it blends a little bit more and it doesn't look so crazy. And then we're going to be filling in the outer portion of the brow. And then this part right here, the second third of the brow, we're gonna put some more product in there with going in with a lighter hand. Going for that nice fade, you know. Just kidding, no. Don't go in for the fade, because then it's gonna look like you. I don't know. And then we're gonna take a little bit more on our brush, and we're going to brush that through the front of our brow right here where it looks naked, because I don't have any brow hairs, and we're just gonna flick that product in. Alright, and then I take the chubby side again and go in like this. Flick it up with the skinny side. And spoolie the excess off so you don't have to cover so much with concealer. Now that we have our eyebrow filled in, we're going to take the spoolie and we're going to brush the front of it, lightening it up a little bit. And we're just going to brush the product through, making the lines kind of blend together. And now we're going to conceal the brow using this Wet n Wild chubby one. And we're going to be taking the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer. Take a little bit on our brush. We're going to clean up the bottom of the brow. And blend that in with our finger. Alright, we have the bottom concealed. And now we're going to go into the top of the brow. Clean that up a little bit. And now we're going to take our Maybelline Brow Drama Sculpting Brow Mascara. And this is in the shade Soft Brown. We're going to brush that through our brows to keep those little rascals in check throughout the day, you know. And I spoolie the front. Oops, it's kind of like a little spoolie. But I brush that up, and then the rest I kind of just follow the shape of the brow. Alright, there's one brow, and then I'm going to finish the other one off camera, and I will be right back. Alright, now both of our brows are done, so we're going to go in and prime our eyelids with the NYX Studio Photogenic Concealer again. And this is in shade 04. Blend that out with our finger. To set the eyelids, we're going to go in with our Airspun Loose Face Powder. Alright, and that's the finished makeup look. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next week. Just kidding. Okay, we're gonna brush that off. Now we can start on our eyes. And since we're going for a pumpkin spice latte theme look, we're going to go in with a nice, we're taking the Morphe 350 palette, and we're gonna take this shade right there. I'm gonna put that in our crease for our transition. I cannot talk today. Oh my god, transition shade, you know what I mean. Just gonna use fan motions. Alright, now that we have our base for our overly priced latte, now we're going to go in with this tan shade right here. We're going to add that to the crease. And now we're gonna do like a halo eye kinda. So we're gonna deepen the outer V and the inner V. Yep. And we're gonna be using this, you see it? This shade right here. I'm just gonna kind of tap that around the outer V. And we're gonna take that on the inner corner kinda. Just gonna tap that in. And it doesn't have to be too precise because this is kind of like transitions for the deeper shades that we're gonna go into in a minute. We're gonna go in with this super orangey shade in the corner of the palette. And we're taking this AOA Studio brush. Oh yeah, the other one was an AOA Studio 2, forgot to say that. We're going to add that to the whole eye, the outer V's, and the inner corner, as well as the crease. And now we're going to be going in with this BH Cosmetics brush 119. Never used it. Okay. And it has a little angle on it. And we're going to dip in to this, where'd it go? Oh, this shade right here, darker, warm brown shade. We're going to pack that on the outer V. So we're going to go in with a lighter hand with the same shade. We're going to take that on the inner corner. I'm packing that right here in the inner crease. And now we're going to be taking the BH Cosmetics brush 121. We're going to dip in to this shade right here. I'm going to put that in the same spots. We're just going to kind of pack it on. And then we're going to take that on the inner V as well. Now we're going to go in with the Wet n Wild brush again, this large eyeshadow brush. We're going to blend the top of the crease together. Alright, and we're going to go in with the AOA Studio brush again. The one when we applied the tan color. We're going to blend out the outer crease into the outer V shade. And now we're going to prep for the middle of the eye, the halo part, and I'm going to take a little bit of the concealer and I'm gonna just dab that on my finger, just a little bit, and I'm just going to tap that on the middle of the eye and to blend that out. And I find that easier to blend out with your finger because the product was already on the finger, so it won't pick any extra up and it also won't put any extra down. And then we're going to go in with this NYX Roll-On Shimmer in shade 15 Nude. And then I'm going to be taking this Sonia Kashuk eyeshadow brush. I'm just going to tap that on there, roll. I'm going to tap that right where I laid the concealer. I'm just going to go in with this, kind of tap that on there. Get a little more intense. And then I'm going to go back in with the brush. Just going to kind of blend that out. Now I'm going to go back in with this Wet n Wild eyeshadow brush, and I'm just gonna run that across the crease to make sure none of the shimmer shadow got on there. I'm also going to use this to blend the shimmer shadow into the outer parts of the eye. We're going to be taking the Essence, the black Kajal pencil, put that right under your top lash line. And then we're going to take this Wet n Wild Color Icon white pencil, and I'm going to run that on the bottom part. It's going to make the eye look a little bit brighter. And then we're going to be taking the NYX matte liquid liner, and we're going to line our top lash line. So the eyes are done for right now. Now we're going to move on to the face. I'm going to be moisturizing first with my CeraVe Daily Moisturizer. You should always moisturize, even if you have oily skin, just to help out a little bit. There's different moisturizers for every skin type, but it's always good to moisturize. And then I'm going to be taking the Mario Badescu Rose Water, spray that on my face. And I'm going to be taking the Shine Killer by NYX, and I'm going to take the tiniest amount. I'm just going to put this where I usually get oily. So right here on my cheeks a little bit, and then my forehead, and a little bit on my nose. And now for foundation, we're going to be using the BH Cosmetics Brush 116, the flat kabuki brush. By Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation in shade 220 Natural Beige. Right, our foundation is on, so we're going to go back in with the concealer. I'm going to put that under our eyes, forehead, tell me I don't look cool. I look pretty cool. I'm going to blend that out with my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. Our concealer is blended out. Now we're going to go in with the Fit Me concealer in shade 30 Cafe.
We're going to put this
And we're going to blend that out. And now we're going to go like this, so our concealer creases a little bit, you know, so that it creases more. And then you go back in with the beauty blend, I mean not the beauty blender because I'm too big to afford that. You go back in with your sponge and kind of pick the excess product up so it doesn't keep creasing. We're going to set it using the Air Spunless Face Powder in Translucent. And now we're going to let that bake. Put a toothpick in it, and you know, nothing came off, so that means the cake is ready. It's done, you know. We're going to go in with some highlighter, and we're going to be taking the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Precious Petals with the Morphe M510. And we're going to swizzle our brush in there. Alright, and then we're going to go in with one of the Wet n Wild eyeshadow brushes. I'm going to dip into that. We're going to highlight the brow bone. Alright, and then we're going to apply some mascara. First, curl your lashes, unless you're blessed with curly lashes and you don't need to. We're going to apply mascara, the Voluminous Lash Paradise. And while the top is drying, we're going to go back in with the Morphe palette. The Morphe 350. We're going to go in with the BH Cosmetics Brush 119. We're going to dip into this shade again. We're going to bring that on our lower lash line. I'm only taking that color about halfway, and then we're going to take the orange shade right here. We're going to put that on the same spot, just making it a little bit warmer. And then really making sure we blend that into the eyeshadow at the top. And now we're going to apply mascara on the bottom lashes. We're going to wait for our eyelashes to dry because wet eyelashes are very dangerous. But while we're waiting for the lower lashes to dry, we are going to move on to our lips. We're going to line our lips with this NYX Suede in Soft Spoken, shade 4. Then we're going to take Caramel Kiss, shade 240 by CoverGirl. We're going to dab into the Wet n Wild highlighter again, and I'm going to put that on the center of my lips. I'm going to go in with the rose water, and I'm going to set my face. And I am using my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge again, and I am tapping that all over my face to set all of the makeup. I look like a pumpkin spice latte. So this is the completed look. Now go get yourself a pumpkin spice latte, and I hope you enjoyed this look. Like and subscribe, and turn on my bell notifications, and comment below what you want to see next.